everyone. I hope you are doing well. So we're back. We're going to do another conspiracy theory since having issues with my other video I was going to upload on Friday, but whatever, you guys get to hear about a conspiracy theory instead. So I figured I would talk about people that believe the Holocaust did not happen. I can't even believe I'm saying that. I can't even believe there's people out there that believe that. They must be them flat earth believers. So, anyways, let's just get into it because I can't believe this. Anyways, from 1941 to 1945, Adolf Hitler ordered the systemic murder of about 6 million Jewish people. It is considered to be the deadliest genocide in history and was a part of a broader group of actions taken by the Nazi Party of Germany to oppress and kill different political and ethnic groups throughout Europe. There are estimated to have been about 200,000 people responsible for carrying out the actions that robbed that many people of their lives. The Holocaust was a concerted effort by Adolf Hitler to eradicate the Jewish race, which he viewed as inferior. I know, Zeus, isn't it some bullshit? I know you hear this. He actually viewed many groups inferior and sought to wipe them all out. It was horrific, and survivors of the death camps that remain alive today still remember the pain and suffering that happened there. However, there is a surprising number of people who do not believe that the Holocaust occurred at all. These people have several reasons for this belief and things that they consider to be proof. One of the reasons that Holocaust deniers say that the myth exists is that the Jewish people created it for their own gain to basically cash in on it and make money off of the restitution that would be paid by Germany afterward. They also say that the Allies perpetrated the myth in order to justify occupying Germany in 1945. They say that there is a huge conspiracy between the Allied powers, the Jewish people, and Israel to use the Holocaust for their own end and to justify establishing the state of Israel. Holocaust deniers are able to look past what many consider to be undeniable evidence that it happened and say that it was all a hoax. They say that the Allied powers tortured those who took part to confess their roles and that the confessions were all lies that were spoken to save themselves from further torture. They say that the few Jewish people who actually died during this time died of natural causes or were executed for crimes. One of the reasons deniers say that the Holocaust didn't happen is that the gas chambers would not have worked the way they were built. They say that as the chambers were not sealed correctly, the gas would have leaked out and have actually poisoned those trying to do the gassing. They also say that there is no way that the number of Jewish people who died is correct, as they say that the mass graves and piles of bodies have not been found in the numbers that are reported by authorities and historians. They say that the Jewish people who were said to be starving in the camps were only starving because the Allies had cut off food supplies, and it was not perpetrated by the Germans at all. They say that the tattoos that survivors bear are faked, that the Germans would not have gone through the trouble of tattooing prisoners that they planned to slaughter. They say that the ovens that were present were too small to cremate bodies on a mass scale, and were instead there to cremate those who died of contagious diseases while working in POW camps during the war. They say that the photos were falsified as propaganda. They explain the disappearance of that many Jewish people by saying that they actually immigrated to the United States, simply traveling out of Germany before things with the war got too bad, and set up profitable shops and businesses in the US and other countries. That's what happened to them. They didn't die horrifically. They weren't buried in mass graves. No, they moved to other countries and started profitable businesses and shit. I can't with these people. It seems unthinkable that the Holocaust did not occur, but there are many who believe that to this day and defend their viewpoints very strongly. That's fine. How do you explain all of that? How do you explain the Diary of Anne Frank? How do you explain any of that? You're just picking shit and then saying, oh, well, it didn't happen because, this. So are you saying that we don't have a clown for a president right now who's literally a puppet and we're watching all this shit unfold on TV? Is that fake too? Because God, I hope it is. Because I don't know what the fuck's going to happen in this country with that fucking clown in there. Anyways, the Holocaust of the Jews was not the first or the last extermination to be questioned. A group of people that are responsible for atrocities may go through denial since it is unthinkable and undefendable what they did. Such is the case with the Turkish genocide of the Armenians in Turkey during World War I that happened between 1914 and 1918. There are numerous news reports in the New York Times and many other publications with pictures and stories of how the Turks slaughtered all the men and boys and then walked the women and children out into the desert to die or sold to local tribes. To this day, the Turkish government will not admit their involvement in the slaughter of over 1 million Armenians, even though numerous survivors have come forward and told their stories. People can do terrible things, and then they have to lie and lie to themselves about it. What is amazing is not only does the Turkish government deny any involvement, but they say it simply did not happen. It is also about the money too. If the Turkish government were to admit that they were involved, they might have to pay reparations and give back property that was owned by Armenians at the time of the genocide. And that is the end of that story, guys. Sorry about the little rampage. I can't stand that clown. I don't understand. Anyways, on a little update, me and Randy are gonna try a different kind of video. We're still gonna be talking about conspiracies and serial killers, and we're still gonna go out on little paranormal adventures. We're gonna start adding to our arsenal. I'm really planning on getting new computers and camcorder and stuff like that. I still like taking pictures though. That's great. I don't know what it is. But anyways, I figured that me and Randy could do like a video where we both sit there and talk about conspiracy, serial killers, whatever. And you guys get both points of view. And I don't know if you guys have watched the video, but me and Randy are freaking hilarious when we get together. That's why it's been my best friend for like ever. I don't know, how old is my son? 16. So I've known Randy for like 16 years. So I've known him since Quentin was a baby. So anyways, I just figured it'd be nice to get two different perspectives, and it just makes it a little more appealing. And I figured, you guys want to hear more than just my input. I want your guys' input down in the comments below too, right? So anyways, if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.